Yo, what's up, Shiny Elemental Gamer back with that Type 0 HD greatness. Right now I'm in the middle of sparring with my son Gladio, and he's teaching me some combat moves. I don't even know this shit yet. I'm gonna get into it. Anyways, tutorial. Launch an attack on Gladio. Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna launch a lot of attacks. So right off the bat, you know, you can either, wait, pay close attention to battle. Know when to defend and when to attack is the key to combat. Alright, now take on Gladio. So right off the bat, you can either tap buttons to attack, which I like doing, or you can hold down the button to continuously attack. Now, in the future, I hope to see them build upon it, because I felt like that holding down the button was a missed opportunity to have like charge attacks. Because charge attacks would be great in this game, mainly due to the fact that I've completed the demo, and when you play when you get into battles, sometimes these battles drag out for a long time, and so the only way you can actually beat them is by using the same strategies over and over again, and I don't really like that. So to mix it up, they could have added charged attacks, and you know, you can probably do like extra damage or something, you know, knock an enemy off guard, but at the same time, you know, when you do a charged attack, you got to recover from it, you know. Like, they could have added something like that, but I don't know. They can definitely build upon it. Like, I'm liking the direction so far. Anyways, I'm gonna just dodge his attack and attack him. Alright, so what he got to say now? So I'm in another phase of combat, warping and techniques. Noctis can perform various feats by spending MP. X-Warp. Noctis can warp to a location by throwing his sword. Try warp into the steel tower. Now, another thing about this game, I felt that the warp mechanic was kind of gimmicky. Like, it reminds me of the dude from Naruto, Golden Flash. You know, Naruto's dad had the ability, he would throw a kunai and he would warp at the location of the kunai. You know, and I like that, but at the same time, it's like, warping just felt gimmicky, you know. I wish they would have used it for like field exploration, you know, like, you know, if you saw like a cavern on a hill or something, and you can't get there by any means, you know, you have this dude warp into it or some shit, you know. But I'm hoping they build upon it again in sequels to this game, you know, maybe have each member have like a certain field trick, you know, like you see the guy right there, Gladio with the big ass sword, they can have it so that, you know, if he sees like a fucking weak structure, like, you know how in Zelda when you see a weak structure, you can put a bomb near it and it explodes and you can go inside, you know, that area. They should have it like that, you know, like if there's a weak structure, he just bashes it with his sword and you can go inside and you get to a secret area and shit, you know. But yeah, man, I'm just nitpicking because the funny thing is, like, I remember when I first bought Dragon Quest 8 back in the day. I was like 13. I went out and I got Dragon Quest 8 and it came. I wanted it just to play the Final Fantasy 12 demo, but I ended up liking Dragon Quest 8 a lot. Like, to me, Dragon Quest 8 was the last best, like, traditional Japanese role-playing game. But I played the demo for Final Fantasy 12 and I didn't really like it much, you know. I was kind of skeptical, but then the whole game came out in 12 and it was amazing, you know. So I'm hoping, like, you know, this is just a demo. I'm hoping the final game is amazing as fuck. But yeah, I'm just nitpicking and I'm just trying to find ways that they can improve it, you know. But yeah, this warp mechanic, I hope to see them build it. It's a cool idea, you know. Who wouldn't want to be like fucking the Golden Flash from Naruto? My son could throw kunais and shit and warp to that shit, you know. I would love to do that shit in games, but there need to be some field exploration involved, you know. Like, not just combat, but reaching the like far off areas and shit, you know, exploring that shit, finding items and shit, you know. But I'm just warp. I digress. I'm just warp. You press X to warp, and when you warp, you can see like a better viewpoint, you know. So warping the high ground quickly restores HP and MP. So it's basically like a rest mechanic. R1 to target. Now, a lot of things that people have been complaining about in this demo is the lock-on system, which I had problems with, but then by the end of the game, like, it wasn't really a problem because the lock-on works like it does in Type 0 HD, which I'm playing, in that really, oh, I missed my opportunity to strike there. Let me head back up. You can also walk toward enemies and attack with warp strike. But anyways, the lock-on works where you have to hold it down to get a proper lock-on. You get a tight lock-on that way. If you don't hold the button down, you just get like a loose lock-on. But anyways, I digress. I'm gonna continue this rant on the next Let's Play.